So in this example, we're looking at what we call non-repeating linear roots, and that was kind of like our example from the other day of x squared minus 4 being able to be factored into x plus 2, x minus 2. These are unique roots. They don't repeat by being unique, and they're linear, and so this also is factorable, and so we're looking at factoring this into 2x minus 3 and 2x plus 3, difference of perfect squares, and so that's going to give us 4x squared minus 9. And again, we need to think of the numerator as 0x plus 1. And so we're going to go ahead then and multiply by 2x plus 3, top and bottom here, and top and bottom here by 2x minus 3. And so we end up with a times 2x plus 3 over 2x minus 3, 2x plus 3, plus b 2x minus 3 over 2x plus 3 times 2x minus 3, and that has to all be equal to 0x plus 1 over 4x squared minus 9. So we have these roots here that are unique, and they're linear. X to the first power is linear, so we have these constant numerators that we have to evaluate, and so we know then this numerator here, a times 2x is going to be 2ax plus 3a plus this numerator 2bx minus 3b has to be numerically equal to this numerator 0x plus 1. And so when we look at this, we have 2ax plus 2bx equals 0x. So that is equivalent to saying 2a plus 2b equals 0. That is still saying that a and b are opposites. Okay, if we bring b to the other side and divide by 2, we're still going to get opposites there. For the other equation, that's going to be minus 3a. Excuse me, I said that wrong. That's going to be 3a minus 3b equals 1. And so at this point, I'm not sure how you want to go about solving these two equations and two unknowns. You could multiply both top and bottom to get to eliminate one of the variables. In this case, I would go with b, or we can just do substitution. And at this point, since we don't have coefficients that easily cancel, I'm just going to substitute in here. So a is the equal to the opposite of b. So I'm going to go ahead and say 3 times opposite of b minus 3b equals 1. So we have minus 3b minus 3b, and careful, that is not 0, equals 1. That's minus 6b equals 1. So b is equal to negative 1/6, which means a has to be positive 1/6. So that being the case then, if we recall that a is there we go, lost the page there for a sec. A is over 2x minus 3, so recalling that a is over 2x minus 3, and b is over 2x plus 3. Then putting in these constants, we have 1/6 over 2x minus 3, and we have negative 1/6 over 2x plus 3. And so that is what we're going to integrate. So I'm just going to go ahead and stick a big set of brackets there and throw in an integral there that's what we're going to end up integrating. And so as we pull that out and set that up for our integrating, we have 1 over 2x minus 3. And we have 1 over 2x plus 3. And so this integration, while it's still a natural log, gets just a little more complicated because we have that coefficient 2 in front of the x. And so as we're looking at that, we know that we're going to have the natural log of 2x minus 3. But to fix that coefficient of 2, we're going to have to multiply by the reciprocal, because that's what we do with integration, is we multiply by reciprocals. So it's kind of the reverse of the chain rule. The chain rule is multiplying by the derivative. This would be kind of like dividing by the derivative. So in other words, if I just kind of stop the problem here and talk about doing a u sub that looks like that, then our du is 2 dx. And so we have a half du equaling dx. And so if we're integrating then this 1 over 2x minus 3, then we're really integrating 1 over u times half du. So we end up with a half on the outside, and integrating the 1 over u, which is going to be our natural log. So we end up with half natural log 2x minus 3, but we still have the 1/6 out there. And likewise, over here, we know then we're going to end up with natural log 2x plus 3. And if we go through the same type of u sub here, we would still end up again with a 1/2 out here. And so this ends up being 1/12. Then I'm going to factor out the 1/12. Then we'll have our natural log of 2x minus 3 minus our natural log of 2x plus 3 plus c. That's very important, especially for free response questions. And so using our law of logs, writing this in a condensed format would be 2x minus 3 over 2x plus 3 plus c.